Hello friend, whenever I go to gym, my gym trainer keeps telling me to drink sips of water frequently, just sips of water. Many patients or their relatives ask me, Doctor, how much water should I drink? Today we are going to discuss how much water each person needs to drink every day. I am Dr. Prasad Honap, I am a consulting physician. So where does the water that we drink go? The total body fluids are 42 liters in an healthy adult whose weight is 70 kg. Of this, 28 liters is inside the cells and 14 liters is outside the cells. Out of the fluid which is outside the cells, 3 to 4 liters is in form of blood. Every day, kidneys filter about 28 liters of blood to produce 1.5 to 2 liters of urine. What happens if you drink too much of water in short period of time? Kidneys can handle only 1 liter per hour. So the extra water that is forced on kidneys for dilution remains inside the blood and blood gets diluted. I will give you an analogy. Take a glass of limbu sarbat which contains salt, lime juice and sugar. Now add plain water to this. How will it taste? It will taste less salty. So comparatively, the salt levels are lower and water levels are higher. When blood has more water and less salt, we call this condition as hyponatremia. Exactly reverse thing happens if you drink too little water. Take the same analogy of glass of limbu sarbat. Now if you have a glass of limbu sarbat and somehow remove water from it, it would taste very salty because you have removed water but you have not removed the salt. Now when this happens in body, we call it dehydration. When we develop dehydration, the sodium levels or the salt levels in blood are comparatively higher than the water levels. When blood gets diluted beyond a certain point, we call it water intoxication. What are the signs of water intoxication? Headache, confusion, disorientation, hallucinations, weakness, nausea, vomiting, muscle cramps, and rarely convulsions, coma, and even death. Can a healthy adult develop water intoxication? What are the scenarios or situations where a healthy adult can also develop water intoxication? Consider a boy who is working out in a gym and he is losing a lot of sweat and he drinks only water. He drinks a lot of water when he is doing his workout. His workout will last for 45 minutes. And if this boy drinks more than 1 liter of water during this workout, then his kidneys won't be able to handle that water. And his water content will rise in comparison with the sodium content. And so he can develop water intoxication. The second example is the new recruits in the army. When their training starts, they are being trained very rigorously and they have to work out for hours together. Initially, if they drink only water and do not replace the salt that they are losing to the sweat, then these recruits can also develop water intoxication. Third example is amateur marathon runners. Amateur marathon runners do not realize that when they are running few kilometers, they are not supposed to drink only water. They must drink a liquid or a solution which contains water, sugar and electrolytes so that they don't suffer from water intoxication. They lose lot of water and salt through their salt and they must replace both water and sweat. If they replace only water, they will develop water intoxication. In fact, in one of the studies, it has been shown that in every marathon, at least 20% of the runners will have some kind of or some intensity of water intoxication. Can you believe a lady drank 7 liters of water just in 3 hours, went home, collapsed and died? Why did she drink 7 liters? She was participating in water drinking contest, wanted to win it. Drinking 7 liters or excess amount of water in a very short period can be even life-threatening. So the question comes, how much water need I drink? The first tip is drink when you are thirsty. Whenever you feel thirst, do not wait. Drink as much water as you want till your thirst is quenched. When you are losing a lot of sweat See to it that you don't drink only water, but you drink water that contains sugar and electrolytes. Or you can drink coconut water, or you can drink kokum sarbat. But just don't replace water. Take care of replacing the salt also. Second tip is observe the color of the urine. If your urine is absolutely like water, as plain as water, then that indicates that there is lot of water or extra water in your blood. But if your urine looks like a dry grass, what we call as straw colored, pale yellow color, then that is exactly the normal color of the urine, and that indicates that the amount of water and electrolytes or sodium, salt is exactly as it should be. If the color starts becoming darker and darker, that indicates that you are having dehydration and you need to correct the dehydration. On your screen you will be able to see the recommendations of Indian Council of Medical Research and National Institute of Nutrition recommending the amount of water that every person should drink. I would say only one thing: the amount of water that you need to drink depends on the age, the sex, amount of activity that you do, the season. So what you need is to exercise discretion. Thank you very much.